Yo guys, I'm back again for another DVD film review, and this time I'm doing a one-off like forgotten films. I believe are forgotten films, underrated films, and this one is definitely one of those, and it's After Hours, released back in 1985 and directed by the one and only Martin Scorsese. Yeah, so I believe the Scorsese fans definitely know about it, but I personally believe it's one of those forgotten films. I remember watching it back in the 90s. It's one of those late night ones. It only comes on after midnight, and I saw it the once, and it grabbed my attention, and I like to do a little review on it. Right. I'll just give you a bit of the plot line. I don't want to go too much into it, but so it's a bit, it's a black comedy. Stars one and only Griffin Dune. Basically, Griffin Dune's one of these, daytime computer data entry guys, bored bored out of his wits. Jobs going nowhere, and he sort of, goes out one night and gets into misadventures, and the whole film's set in this one long night for him. He meets all different characters, and he has an assembled cast, an all sort of an all-star cast. And he gets into these crazy adventures. Yeah, so he gets into these like crazy adventures. I don't want to go too much into it if you haven't seen it, but yeah, it's one of my sort of favorite 80s film, my favorite Scorsese film, and it's one of those. It takes you into the night. You sort of want to be there. Yeah, so this was after Raging Bull. In between this and Raging Bull, Scorsese was supposed to make The Passion of the Christ, but that fell through. But he did make it in the end. I think it came out after this, like 88, 89, Passion of the Christ. But he was in talks with that, and that fell through. And apparently Scorsese sort of because it was a big budget thing, he didn't, he sort of was a bit angry about it, and this screenplay came across him, and yeah, he directed it. I really like this film. It's like, I love the editing. It's got that typical Scorsese editing that you would see later on in his films like Goodfellas, Casino, The Departed. It's got that really it's a New York film set in the nightlife of New York, a bit like Taxi Driver. So it's worth checking out if you haven't seen it. It did get positive reviews at the time, but it's also considered a underrated Scorsese film. And I think that's it. He won Best Director award at the 1986 Cannes Film Festival for this. But regardless of that, it's sort of one of those forgotten. It's not. It's one of those forgotten films. So this is the DVD of After Hours. It's got that sort of original. I think this DVD, this is not out on Blu-ray for some reason. I don't know why it hasn't been, but hopefully if they do release it, it's going to be a really good remaster, like a 4K one. This is the Region 1 American. I don't know if it's been released here in the UK. I'm not sure, but this is the only one I got. This came out back in 2004. Yeah, he's got really you got Cheech and Chong, or Cheech Marin in this as well. Yeah, so this is the Region 1. You get some good special features. Commentary with by Griffin Dune, Martin Scorsese, cinema editor. And he's got this making of After Hours little thing. And he's got the original deleted scenes and theatrical trailer. But yeah, this is the Region 1, so you need to have a multi-region player. Yeah, that's the disc inside. Pretty good Griffin Dune there. Yeah, so it's one of my fave films. Like I was saying, is one of those I caught back in the 90s when I was younger, late night. It just caught me. I caught in, I don't know, probably was running about 20 minutes into the film. But I always wanting to watch it ever since, and I did, end up getting the DVD. But yeah, it's definitely worth getting. If you're into filmmaking, if you want to learn some skills, definitely try watching this. It's one of Scorsese's best films. It's not talked about as much as like Goodfellas or Casino, The Departed, or the ones he's done now, Irishman and stuff. But this is definitely, I would say, This is a vintage Scorsese and worth checking out. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.